trying to get the foul every time. And there's no foul there. The 2025 playoffs has just finished, and I want to talk about the biggest problem that we face while watching this league, but it is the biggest problem in every single professional sports league, and that is the refs. When I clicked on the thumbnail, I'm kind of confused why TSNs and
because now it's back to 1 instead of being up 4.
Copeland inside, Samuel
extended arm, yes.
Osaboyan hits the deck.
Yes, extended arm, that is an offensive foul.
96.
I can look back at it if you guys
because
need.
now it's back to 1 instead of being up 4.
At arm.
Inside, Samuel.
You know what's funny? Now looking back on this,
And he's got it.
this arm's actually closer in than the flopping foul that they called.
1 point game.
Oh, you made Vancouver pay for a decision there. Because now it's back to 1 instead of being up 4.
Copeland inside, Samuel charged into.
I think the flopping foul was more obvious to be a charge in this one. I think I actually had the conversation at the summer games with the ref.
Turning with that right hand, doesn't go. Samuel's got it. Samuel trying to get up, pops out of his hands, and look at Jameer Nelson up over 20 points.
I don't think it's a foul.
In rebounds.
The refs are pretty correct.
Working against Brown. Turning with that right hand, doesn't go. Samuel's got it. Samuel
no
trying
foul.
to get up, pops out. Trying to avoid that. They didn't get it in as quickly as they would have liked. Stepping back, Jameer Nelson Jr. doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound continues. Mangus once more.
Then again, that's a rule that doesn't ever get called, so don't ask me the rules on that one.
Shaken and Bacon. He wants the triple.
Right.
Jameer Nelson Jr. fighting for the rebound. We got a fall underneath. And Greg Brown is going to have to sit down. What an effort he has
Greg Brown
performed
fouled
this
out.
one. What a
He still
season
loses
he has
game.
had. A
The best
finalist
player.
for Defensive Player of the Year. And his time is up.
And
I just want to see this though again because it's so weird calling this.
Once more. Copeland shaken and Bacon. He wants the triple.
It's his right hand came and hit him in the mouth. That's what the foul is called on.
Creek, we've talked about it. His body positioning is superb, and he got.
If his arm was any lower and he didn't hook him, it would have been actually a great
ended
box up because
on
his
the ground.
arm came high and hit him. That's a foul.
I think in real time, going to be tough to overturn this one, but we'll see what the replay looks like.
But you talked about it earlier in the foul to be rescinded.
And they're gonna look
But
at
even
it.
so, even if it's not rescinded, it's that timeout, isn't it? A chance to regroup.
Well, it's your one of your.
Oh, you can't see it in this
players
angle. Like this camera, like this zoom
having
is
the
horrible right now.
opportunity to be back in the game. Now, Mitch Creek, you saw it on the replay. He had great inside position. The question is, was the contact marginal on the backside from Greg Brown?
Oh, here you go.
Mitch
This is
Creek
perfect
on the
angle.
ground,
Let's
and
see
that's
this.
probably what the officials
Yeah,
are
see?
looking at right there, because he has
He
the
kind of
rebounding
grabbed
position.
his
It's
shoulder,
how
and that's
that
just
happened right there.
by default a foul.
There's a hand that comes up from Brown. We'll see if we get another angle on it.
But it's up to the refs what they want to call. And the guy at TSN in the review center who's worked with NBA, who's an NBA caliber referee, who's also helping these guys with the call.
He's won the battle with position.
There's good. Get up, dude.
And we should probably remind our audience if they missed it. Mitch Creek was on 3 fouls in the second
No,
quarter.
that's just pure, bro. It's a handoff, and you run into the guy. He's a brick wall.
So that right there
That's
is a
you, bro.
hand.
One gets to go to Winnipeg. Nelson Jr. with a dazzling afternoon, trying to salvage it for the surge. He gets to the glass and is fouled by Samuel.
There's contact with
And
that?
picked up early by Gilyard II. Gilyard II saying right with
Wrap around foul.
and the
That's
foul
2.
is called on Evan Gilyard II. And that will send them to the free throw line. Calgary in the penalty.
This one goes to review. When it is a foul when there's a foul call that will determine the outcome of a game at the free throw line, this now goes into a review system
You've actually
in a
missed.
different room,
In Toronto.
not in the building.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
so
An independent
yeah,
assessor.
And by
This is sub 14. If there is a foul, it doesn't matter. It just has to go to the line,
Copeland,
and that's a push.
7 made threes. Is it coming together here?
And again, they have to review this one to make sure the push is proper.
so everything I just said
Still applies.
still applies. If Mitch Creek went up to go set a screen.
Now they're trying to get a
And
flop.
that's 5 on Osaboyan.
And Osaboyan saying it's a flop. Let's take a look at it. Creek gets 2 feet planted.
They might wipe this one out.
Me looking at it right now? both arms together, it looks like he pushes off, just nudge the screen forward so you can't set it properly where I can see it.
There's no limit to the number of chapters in a good story like this.
Yeah, and
because you want to make sure that screen actually gets set higher than it should be, and it gets knocked off and makes it easier. At the same time, Mitch did flop on that knowing it's coming because game time.
I mean, you get away with that,
can't make it easy.
a little more. The question is,
I'm not gonna lie. The more and more I think about it,
went up to go set a screen. Was there
no
contact?
Foul.
Yes. But
the ball, no foul. Foul has been rescinded. It's headed back with a chance to win. Copeland.
And there's a foul there.
By Rosie Miller.
That is a foul. That's a reach foul on the lane.
Well, they'll have to replay it because it's a foul call that would determine free throws, which would be no basket, but the foul was called
it's on the ground.
Perimeter. It was a tough close
reach
out
foul.
from Muggsy Miller Moore because
and
of the scramble.
I don't see a way
Vancouver
that this gets
coming
overturned.
Up with a 50-50.
What are you guys complaining about? It's been known that it has to get reset.
It's a required review.
Required. But if Vancouver's complaining about the foul getting reviewed, that probably means it is none.
103, 102.
Watch this. Comes out. Arm comes over.
Mitch Creek is fired up, but they have to review it because of the it turns into free throws.
Yeah, it's automatic. There's no discussion. You can't expect a
player the basket should count.
Fully understand the circumstance.
But it's left on the ground. It's before you even went to 0 step. It's on the ground.
Mitch is upset because he's saying it's three times that the officials have turned around.
It doesn't matter how many times.
He doesn't realize that this is not. They're gonna
looking to Miller Moore.
And Gilyard's trying to get the foul every time. And there's no foul there.
And he's fouled in the act of shooting.
And again, when I said this the first time, there is no foul on this.
Requesting the review, but it's automatic.
Yeah, because this would put you at the free throw.
That's right, with a chance to win the game.
Oh, I'll watch it again. Make sure I wasn't missing anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a holding foul on his right arm. Sorry. His right arm on his left when he's going up for the shot. That's what it's called off of. And because he is in the motion of taking off, because his arm moves up and his other one comes off, it is a shooting foul for 3 free throws. That's the foul they call for game. I can't believe not looking at it. That's what the call was. That's actually crazy. I gotta look at it again because that's pretty much a holding foul. I think what Mangus wanted to do was to just hold him, but yeah, he's going in for deliberate hold. You could literally see this one come in. I can't control this.
Also giving the opportunity to Calgary. They don't have a
challenge.
Watch. They don't have a challenge because they lost.
I thought it was a recruit.
But they're wondering about a review to see if it was in the act of shooting, which would send them to the line, a chance to shoot for the win. That's not going to happen here. Miller Moore inbounds. Gilyard looking to Miller Moore.
Yeah, attention to the foul there. This is the ref who's going to come here. There's the hand right there for it. And he was in the motion of shooting from back here. He went up. He was trying to hold him for a foul. Went up.
Requesting the review, but it's automatic.
Look. Even Mangus knows. He was trying to hold him. Here it is. Watch this hand. There it is. There it is. And as soon as he knew he went up off that foot, what's it called? That's the game.
This is really tough for both.
That's what I've seen. But I'm not official ref, so it doesn't matter. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Should have been the call. It's gonna be like lopsided Vancouver fans, but thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.